psychologically and physically speaking, this has been a really rough week for everyone here in Los Angeles.
It's been a week since a series of catastrophic and historic wildfires have been burning in the Los Angeles area and surrounding regions, and Montrealers living in LA have not only their safety on their minds, but how the community rebuilds and their resilience, as extreme critical fire weather is now forecasted again for Southern California. Montreal visual artist Jamie Ross and former Montrealer Geneviève Case and Laura Feiner all say they are bracing for the unknown.
The aftermath that followed is total destruction of so many of my friends' studios and archives and homes.
Once we realized the magnitude of it, we did start packing and had everything by the door pretty quickly, and the cats and the cat carriers and the dog ready to go. It was unprecedented, and definitely once we realized the magnitude, it was very scary.
Ross had evacuated early after suffering an asthma attack due to the air quality. Feiner and her husband had evacuated for hours, though they returned home once the Hollywood Hills fire threat receded, and Case had prepared go bags while waiting for the evacuation order.
Within 60 minutes, it was chaos and pandemonium. It was just horrible.
This is the most significant forest fire event ever, at least in LA history, they're calling it already. So I've never experienced anything like it.
All three Montrealers have been living in LA for years and noted that they are in the middle of the rainy season, but wet weather is something they haven't experienced in a really long time, they say.
We actually haven't had any significant amount of rain in 254 days. 8 months.
We are definitely all hoping for rain and keeping our fingers crossed, but this is very unusual.
There'll be high winds from today, Monday, until Wednesday. So there's a sense that since the rain is not scheduled to arrive, we could be in for a very long fire season.
Feiner said donations are needed to help the wildfire efforts, as she expects the rebuild could take years, as reports suggest the damages are estimated to be over $200 billion in losses. Both she and Case say they are ready to leave if needed, as red flag wind warnings have been made in regions across LA once again.
We really have to be on our toes, because any embers that kick up, any fire that's set anywhere, situation could repeat itself.
In Montreal, Tehosterihens Deer, City News.